Yeah, good morning and welcome all of you to electrical testing for computer part. As discussed earlier, you might have seen that the deadline for E1 is finished, and those still who have not submitted experiment E1 can do today under late category. And E2 for computer part has been started. Okay, and make sure that all of you, it is very mandatory for you to participate in assignments because it has marks and also attendance. Okay. So make sure that you complete the task before deadline. After deadline, you cannot submit any assignment and it will be rated as 0. Okay. So am I audible, all of you? Is my voice coming to you? Yeah. Good morning, all of you. Do you able to hear my voice? Okay. Let's start then. Okay. So I think all of you are having experiment in your hand. Okay, make sure that you have printout copies. So I'll be sharing with you my application screen. Okay, do all of you able to see the screen now? I have shared the screen. Do all of you able to see the screen? Okay, so let me begin with it. So this is experiment E2. Now you have lab manual already I have uploaded in the Blackboard. Okay, from that lab manual you have to write the title of the experiment and also you have to write the objective of the experiment. Okay, write your section number, okay, and your name, and date of experiment is today's date. Okay, and when you are submitting that date you have to write, and the deadline which is given in the course description you have to mention this. Write your university id and in which lab. Generally in person, if it is conducted, it is lab 38 or 29. Okay, it depends on which section you belongs, it is there in your academia. Okay, so you have to fill this, and this already I have explained you how to fill in experiment 1. Okay, so the same procedure for filling this table. Okay, so and here you have to write brief description of or the procedure of experiment. This is first page. Okay, let us begin now with another page. Okay, so we have here now first part. Okay, for 2-bit decoder. Draw and implement the circuit in multimedia logic and fill the table multimedia logic to create a test and a 2-bit to 4 LED decoder. Okay, so now our goal is to design a 2-bit decoder. For this, the circuit should look like this. I think all of you might have know that how to write the 2-bit decoder. So and you see here, you should know the table. Yeah, okay. In examination, if it is conducted in person, then for this kind of experiments, for experiment 2 only I will give this question. Okay, that 2-bit decoder. Then you have to draw the circuit diagram, and also you have to draw the table. Okay, so here I will show you how to draw the circuit diagram now. Okay, so here so you have two switches, for example. So you see we are using A1 and A2. Okay, so this is one switch. 2 to 4-bit decoder means we have two input, 4 outputs. So yeah, let me take first 4 AND gates. Yeah, this is AND gate 1. All of you, please take these diagrams. You have to write same thing in your lab manual. Okay, sorry, your reports. You have to draw this circuit in the space given below. Okay, as how am I doing? Okay, so suppose you have two switches, A2 and A1. Then you have to connect first this knot, and this is also not. I'm designing 2 to 4-bit decoder in which you have two inputs and 4 outputs. Okay, then from to it goes to NOT gate, then from A1 connect to NOT gate, then give connection, and finally I will connect the switches like this. Okay, and these are connected to LED. So let's call it as F0. This is F1. This is F2, and this is F3. Okay, so either here in the table you just modify, instead of 0, it's not 0 actually, this is F0. Okay, output F0. This is F1. This is F2. This is F3. Okay, now let us give the inputs, and then first connect the circuit according to the diagram as shown there. So we'll click on multimedia logic simulator. Okay, so let me enlarge it and make a big drawing area. So I have two switches, switch 1 and switch 2, and I will name this as switch A2, A2, and this is A1. Okay, and then you have AND gates, 1 AND gate, 2, 3, 4 AND gates. So just I connect them like this. And we have 4 LEDs. Okay, and we will label them as F0, F1, F2, and F3 respectively. This is F0, this is F1, this is F2, this is F3. Okay, do all of you understanding? Yes, any questions up to here? Okay, it's clear. So now let's give the connections now. From this wire, you see from A to I should connect to just what the circuit I have drawn. In the same way I'm giving the connections. Okay. So first AND gate is connected with two NOT gates that are coming from the switch A2 and A1 respectively. Okay. And for second AND gate, again the input is coming from NOT, but for this it's coming directly from 2. So just to not get confused, you see it's coming from 0 0, this is from 0, and this is directly from the switch A. Then from here you should get it from A2 directly without connecting to, yeah, and the second input to this gate is coming from NOT. And finally the last AND gate is connected with two plain switches directly. So let's connect them to the outputs. Okay, now this is not running, our cycles are 0. So let us start running. When I will just click on run simulation, it started running. You see when the input is 0 0, output is how much? F0. Okay, so let us fill the table. We have a table here. Yeah, yeah, it's here. So should save it, otherwise it will be a problem. Yeah, now we will just give the inputs. Here we have 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Okay, if both are 0 0, then you see F0 is 1 and all the LEDs are 0. Okay, all the LEDs are 0. Then next I will give 0 A2 as 0, A1 as 1, A2 as 0, A1 as 1. Okay, then F1 is on, all are 0. So just note it down. F1 is 1 and all others are 0. Now similarly I will make A2 as 1 and A1 as 0. So F2 is on. Let us here mark F2 is 1 and remaining all are 0. And if both switches are on 1 1, then I get F3 as 1. Okay, so I get F3 as 1 and remaining all are 0 0 0. Okay, now you see this is, you can observe from here, you have two inputs. Okay, and you have four combinations of outputs. Okay, so this is 2 to 4 bit decoder. This is called 2 to 4 bit decoder. Okay, is it clear all of you? Shall we go to the next part? Yes, is it clear? Okay, let's go to the next part now. Yeah, 1 bit adder. Okay, now here you have two cases, 1 bit adder with XOR and without XOR. Okay, with XOR and without XOR. Okay, it's clear. Good, great. So I'll just stop it and we'll go for new simulation for 1 bit adder. Okay, let's see how to draw 1 bit adder now. Okay, so let's begin. As I have told you, there are two cases here. Case A, case A, 1-bit adder without XOR. And we will take case B, 1-bit adder with XOR. Okay. Now without XOR is, let us see the table here. We are using again A2, A1 here, no problem. So what I will do is, let's draw the diagram for case A and case B. You have one AND gate. This is AND gate. Suppose you have A2 and A1. Just connect them like this, 1-bit adder. And here NOT gate, and both are connected with OR gate. Okay. Now this is input A1 and A2, and you have output as sum. Output as sum. So what this 1-bit adder will do, if both inputs are 0, 0, output is or should be output is 0. If 0 plus 1, output should be 1, and 1 and 0, output should be, sum will be 1 again. Okay. 1 plus 1, answer is 2, but 0 carry 1. In binary you will write 1 0, right? So here you will have 0 carry 1, but we are not capturing carry here. So you will get answer 0 1 1 0 if you will implement this circuit. Okay. If you implement this circuit, you will get it like this. Now case B, the same circuit, we can draw the same circuit, 1-bit adder with XOR. With XOR it is very simple. How? You just give A2 and A1, and only one gate is used called XOR gate. This is XOR. Do you see double lines here? Now this will give you sum. Connect this to A2, connect this to A1. So this is the circuit diagram. Okay. So let us see. We will implement this diagram and see that we should get the output in this way. Okay. So for that, I take two switches here and also two switches for our XOR gate. Okay. And I will have two AND gates, two NOT gates, one OR gate, one XOR gate, here LED, and here LED. I'm drawing two cases also, okay, simultaneously. So let's give this as A2, A1. This is also A2 and A1. So this is sum and this is also sum. Both are same circuits, okay. So here I give a here as A2, and this is A1. Here also A2, there A1. Okay, this should be sum, and this should be sum again. Okay. So now you see, instead of why I'm showing this 1-bit adder, because this big circuit, every time when we need this functionality, adder functionality, no need to go for this big one. We can use with only one gate XOR. Okay. So just we are verifying that. So we will just connect this NOT gate to this, NOT gate to this, and from here directly I connect here. Then from here we connect it to here. Just take this, and I'm just connecting connect this to OR gate and you connect it. Okay, in the same way here also you see, we'll see that and verify that the functionality of two circuits is same. Okay, so you see this is not running. I just click on start simulation, start working. You see both inputs are 0, output is 0, correct? So this is what we got, both inputs are 0, output is 0, right? So we got it. Similarly we will see 0 1, I make it 1, so sum is 1. 0 1, you see 1, sum is 1, so same output. Okay, if I make 0 1, it's if I make 1 0, let us see, if I make 1 0, you see same output. If I make all of them 1 1, this one and this one, this also 1, this is 1 0, you see I got the same output for these two circuits, and this output is same as what we have written as an adder. 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 0 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 means 0, carry 1, but carry we are not carrying in 1-bit adder. Okay, so therefore we got the solution. This is the circuit. Okay, so in here while submitting the report, all of you must make sure that this empty space, what do you see here? Okay, here you have to draw your diagram. Okay, here you are supposed to draw your diagram like how we have done here. Okay, so do all of you understood this part? 1-bit adder, is it clear? 1-bit adder. Okay, so now let's go to next part. I will just save it. Yeah, half adder, part C. We are seeing what? Half adder. Okay, so now you see in this half adder, in half adder you see you are using the functionality of adder, but we are using if 0 0, if you add sum is 0, carry is 0, 0 plus 1, so you have to write here sum is how much? Sum is 1, carry is sum is sum is 1, carry is 0. Okay, 1 0 means sum is 1, carry is 0 again. But if you write 1 plus 1, okay, sum will be 0 and carry will be 1. We need to get the circuit like this. So same as the previous circuit, but we need to capture carry also. Okay, so here also you can have two cases, case A with XOR and without XOR. Okay, so I will write case A, half adder, one bit calculator. Okay, without XOR. Without XOR. So I have to write the same as above circuit. In this case, I'll just using this A and B as an input. Okay, so I will take one AND gate, another AND gate. So P, and then same as what we have done in part A. Okay, this will give you sum. Up to here it is same. But how do you get carry? For carry, you need to have one more AND gate. See the change I'm writing here, no? You have to write one more AND gate. Okay, take it from A into B. This will give you carry. Now let us write case B. Case B is half adder, one bit calculator with XOR. Okay, how do you write with XOR? You have A and B as it is, so just XOR is only one gate. This is XOR. Okay, so you can write A XOR B. Here you will get sum. Now the problem is, how do you write carry? For carry also you have to take one AND gate. Okay, and A into B. Just connect this, you will get carry. Okay, all of you. So now after giving this circuit, okay, we have to fill this. Okay, 0 0 is 0 0, 0 1 means, okay, you should get carry is sum is 1, carry is 0. Okay, so let us verify this. So in order to remember the circuit, you need to find out, you see, this is the expression what we have derived. Okay, this is for carry A dot B. Okay, and for sum A XOR B. Okay, A XOR B is also written as A bar B plus A B bar, correct? So A bar means not A. Okay, B dot is AND, plus is OR. Okay, so like this we have draw the circuit. You see A bar B plus A B bar. This is sum. So is this circuit diagram clear, all of you? Shall I go for implementing this circuit now? Okay, so now I'll just do changes to this only, because it is same as I have told you. Instead of A2, I am just using this as A, and this is as B. A B, but I should put only one AND gate for carry. That's all. This is AND gate for carry. Just a minute. I'll just make it here so that it looks nice. Okay. Okay. So I'll just put for carry A into B. That's all. A into B. For carry, I just A into B. But output, I'll be showing it with the help of an LED. Okay. So here you will have an LED. So I just take them here. Oh, sorry. This is A, this is B, all of them. Okay, so let us write the switcher here as carry, and here also carry. I just put here. Just add one AND gate, you will get it directly. And we will connect them with the help of wire. This is very important. Okay, most of the students, they will do this mistake. What? They will connect like this and think that there is connected. No, it is not connected. If you connect like this also, it is not connected. Okay, because when you take it here, there is no wire here. So you should put wire. If you put wire, you see, if you take wherever, wire will come. Okay, so that's why it's very important for you to give connections with wire. Okay, you see it's not running. I will start running it. It's running now. See, 0 0, sum is 0, carry is 0. 0 1, Okay, sum is 1, carry is 0. 0 plus 1, same circuit. Okay, 1 plus 0, you see 1 plus 0, again 0. So 0 0 is sum is 0, carry is 0. 0 1, sum is 1, carry 0. 1 0 also sum is 1, carry 0. If I make both 1 1, you see sum is 0, carry is 1. I make both 1, sum is 0, carry is 1. So from this circuit, we got that the truth table, when both inputs are 0, outputs are 0, when you are doing 0 plus 1, sum you are getting as 1, carry is 0, and in this case also you are getting some carry 0. But when both two, we have A and B as 1 1, then sum is 0, carry is 1. Okay, please take down these values. Okay, now we will take our this logic to the next step in part D. But before that, all of you understood this? Any doubt? Any doubt? No. Okay, great. So now let's go for next part. So I will go for part uh, D next, which is this. Yeah, now this is full adder 1-bit calculator. Let us see how we will do full adder 1-bit calculator. Okay, full adder 1-bit calculator. I'm using XOR gate. Okay, so without using XOR, it becomes a complex circuit, and also it's of no use because already we have XOR gate, so we can use it. So now see here, you have this is your full adder. So let me write here. This is your full adder. Okay. Now you see the full adder is having three inputs: A, B, and carry in, and output is 0, C out. Okay. In this circuit is giving that if you are having carry 0, when all are 0, then output is 0. But if even though all are 0 but carry is 1, you get output is 1. Totally you have, you see, for example, if you have three inputs, okay, if you have three inputs, then total number of possible combinations you will get is how much? 2 cube, which is 8. 8 combinations you will have. You see, this input is A, B, C in 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 1. Okay, so for this all we have to see the output. Now how do you draw the circuit? It's very simple. Just see this expression. Okay, for sum, this is the expression. What? A XOR B XOR with C in, and C out is nothing but A XOR B multiplied with C in plus, meaning or, A dot B. Here dot means, remember, it is AND. Okay, and plus means it is OR, and this is XOR. Okay, so if you know this, you can implement the circuit very easily. Okay, shall we go now for this? Okay, how to draw this full adder 1-bit calculator? Okay, so now for that, you see sum is equal to A XOR B XOR C in, A XOR B C in plus A plus B. Okay, so now I'm going back to this. Let's go for new project, maximize it. So all of you, if you want, you can just note down this expression so that we can see this expression and draw. Sum is A XOR B C in, and C out is A XOR B dot C in plus A into B. Okay, so let's begin. How many inputs do we have? Switches. One is A, another is B, another is C in. Correct? So you have A, B, C in. This is your A, this is your B, this is your C in. Okay. 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 Okay Now, how do you get sum? Sum is nothing but A XOR B XOR C. So sum means you are using two XORs. Sum means you are using how many XORs? Two XORs. Okay. Then you will get sum. See how you are getting two XORs. Sum is nothing but A XOR B. Then A XOR B here. You will get A XOR B. Okay. This is A XOR B XOR with C. This is not your sum. So this will give you sum. So I just write down this is sum. Okay, any doubt all of you up to here? So I'll just arrange them in proper order. Okay, A, B, C in. I'm just arranging this to so that it should look good. Okay, so is it clear? You see A XOR B, then this A XOR B is XOR with C in, you will get sum. Now how do you get carry? For carry you should get A XOR B multiplied with C in, means I need one AND gate. Okay, I need one AND gate. So this is taking A XOR B, A XOR B and C in. A XOR B, C in. Okay, so I got A XOR B, C in here. Let me just connect like this. Yeah, A XOR B, C in added with or here. A XOR B, C in plus A into B. I need one more A into B. And get, I'll just make A into B. So this is A XOR B. Okay, A XOR B dot C in plus A into B. I connected. So this will give me a carry. So I will write here carry. So all of you, is it okay? Connections? We have to see the circuit diagram. We have to see the expression, Boolean expression, and then we have to draw the diagram. Is it okay, all of you? Is it clear? Okay, that's good. Great. You see, I'll explain once again this circuit. You see here, it's coming from A XOR B, correct? And here it is coming from this A XOR B. This is C in. This will give you sum. And how do you get carry? First A XOR B. This is A XOR B, C in. Okay, plus A into B. This is A and this is B. Okay, you'll get carry. So I will just run this simulation. Now you see 0 0. All are zeros. Three inputs are 0. So what do you get? All inputs here you will get sum is also 0 and Cout is also 0. Okay, then here I will make C in as 1. I'll make C in as 1, but you see sum we have got as 1, carry is 0. That's what, right? So sum we got as 1 and carry is 0. Now I'll make only B as 1, all are 0. B is 1, all are 0. I get sum is 1 again. So again in this case I will get sum is 1, carry is 0. Okay. In this case, I will make A is 0, B and C in both are 1. So A is 0, B and C both are A is 0, B and C are both are 1. Okay. So 0 plus 1 plus 1. So 0 carry 1. So sum is 0, carry 1. So you get sum is 0, carry is 1. Now I will make A as 1. All other inputs are 0, 1, 0, 0. So I'll make 1, 0, 0. How much? Sum is 1, carry is 0. So sum is 1, carry is 0. Then I will make 1, 0, 1. Then what happens? I get sum 0, carry 1. So I get sum 0, carry 1. I'll make 1, 1, 0. Next, this is 1, this is 1, this is 0. 1, 1, 0 is again sum is 0, carry is 1. So sum is 0, carry is 1. Then all are ones, all are ones. So you will get sum is 1, carry is also 1. So you'll get sum also 1, carry is also 1. Okay. So this is your full adder. Okay. This is your full adder. So what is the circuit diagram? I think circuit diagram is very easy. Here you have A. I just draw. I think it was erased. A, B, C in. Okay. So A XOR B. This is A XOR B. Then XOR C in. Okay. A XOR B. So this is your A XOR B, correct? A XOR B. Now here it will be A XOR B XOR C in, which is your sum. Okay. So here you will get sum. Now how to get carry? For getting carry, you need to have A XOR B. This is A XOR B. Okay, this is A XOR B. A XOR B, C in, added with A into B. This is A into B. Carry. Okay. So is it clear, all of you? Okay. So now I'll be moving to next step. Just save it. Go to the 6th slide now. Now this is very important. Now all of you, I will not show this. I will show you the connections for this, but output you need to record. Okay. All of you. So far I have shown you A, B, C, D. Okay. E also I will just give you the uh, overall summary and the connections. You need to record the output. Okay. So 2-bit addition calculator. We have to create a 2-bit addition calculator. Now you see what is 2-bit addition. Just now previously we have used one full adder, correct? We have used one full adder. This is full adder. This is your full adder. But you see full adder has 3 inputs and 2 output, but here you are using full adder 1 and full adder 2. It means same circuit, but you are using 2 times. Okay, but you see full adder circuit is having three inputs. We know that input A1, B1, Cin. So for first full adder you will get from three inputs, but for second full adder you have only two inputs, A2 and B2. The third input is coming from the C out of the first full adder as a Cin in second full adder. Okay, we are just cascading the input. Okay, and you will, this is your S1, this is your S2, this is your S3. Okay, so now I will just show you the circuit diagram. All of you listen, look carefully. You have to give connections like this. Okay, you have A1, you have A2, you have Cin. Is it Cin? Yeah, Cin is equal to 0. Here it is written as Cin is equal to 0. This is very important. Okay, Cin is equal to 0. Now what you have to do is you have to draw two full adders. So first full adder like this, A XOR B, A XOR B, XOR Cin. You see, this is A XOR B, and you are getting Cin as 0. Okay, you see, A XOR B, XOR Cin. This is giving S1 and C out. So this is given, this is nothing but your S1. S1. C out is carry. Carry, we have just, we know that how to take carry. The carry is nothing but A XOR B added with A into B. Okay, this is A XOR B and with Cin. Okay, and sorry, this is A1 B1. This is A1 A1 B1 Cin. Okay, so A XOR B Cin, then A into B. A into both are added. This is giving you C out, but don't connect LED to this because this C out is connected as an input to another adder. Okay, now see here, what I will do is this C out, see from this diagram, this C out is coming to another full adder. The C out is coming as an input to another full adder 2. So I will draw one more full adder, same A2, here I will write little down A2, B2, and this is C out as a Cin. So A XOR B. So we'll write A XOR B, XOR A or B. XOR Cin. Okay, see, this is A XOR B, then this is C out is coming as a Cin here. Okay, this will give you S2, correct? You see the diagram, A XOR B XOR B, Cin is coming, this is S2, and carry here is C out. So let's get carry. How to get carry? It's very simple. A XOR B Cin. Okay, So carry is A XOR B. This is A XOR B. C in carry in is from here. A XOR B, C in, A into B. This is A into B. Just add them. Okay. When you add them, you will get what? S3. This is your S3. The thing I'm going to see out here. Okay. So you got output S1, S2, S3. Okay. So is this connections understood, all of you? Tell me. Did you understood these connections? Or you have any questions? Only two full adders we are taking. Any doubt? Okay, great. So now let us the same connections. I will use the same circuit. Okay, but there is some change in this. What are those changes? I will tell you. This is full adder. Already we have seen. Okay, but we call this as A1. This is as B1. Okay, B1, and this is Cin is equal to 0. This is what Cin is equal to 0. You got here. Here instead of someone we have S1. Okay, and we have this is C out. Okay, so this is C out, which is used as C into full adder 1. So we are not using this, okay, because as you have shown that, okay, S1 is connected, but C out is as a connected to the circuits to another full adder. Okay, so here I will take one more full adder. So I have two A2, B2. Okay, so I just give as A2, B2. Okay, I will use an XOR gate, A XOR B. This is A XOR B, XOR C in. C. This is A XOR B, XOR C. But the C in coming from here, right? As an output of another. So this will become S2. Correct? This is your S2. And we need to connect this S2. What is S3? S3 is the carry. For carry, I have to take AND gate XOR B, XOR B, C in. C in is this, correct? So from here, I will input to this. C in, I get it. Okay. And now A into B. Just now. This is A into B. Those are connected to OR gate. Click here. Yeah. So this is connected to OR gate. And this is your C S3. S3 is also a C out. Very simple. See, these are the connections. Okay. Now I will show you the first output, and you have to complete the remaining outputs. Okay, now let us see the first output here. Let's see here. Let me save it. Now remember, this is a 2-bit calculator. It means for 2-bit numbers, it will add 10 is a 2-bit number, right? 11 is a 2-bit number. So you will, for 2-bit numbers, you will give input as like this: A1, A2, and B1, B2, and you, for example, let me show you in the slide 6. I will open 7th slide. Yeah, look here, all of you. Yeah, here, let's take this. For example, I want to add 0 plus 1. Okay, how can I add 0 plus 1? See, if I want to add 0 plus 1, then 0 I can write in binary in a 2-bit as 0, 0. Okay, and 1 I can write in binary as 0, 1. Correct? Similarly, 2 you can write in a binary as 1, 0. And 3 you can write it is in binary as 1, 1. Okay, so here it is written as 0 plus 1. So 0 is first input. So 0, how do you write 0? This first 0, I'll write it as 0 and 0. Okay, next you have 1. Okay, this is 1. This is 1. This 1 in binary, I'll write 0, 1. Okay, 0, 1. Now I should only give the input. Okay, and output should come automatically. Let us give. See, A2 is 0, A1 is 0, B2 is 0, all are 0. A2 is 0, A2 is 0, A1 is 0, B2 is also 0. Only B1 is 1. And remember that for this all, Cin is 0. Okay, Cin is 0 for all. Remember, this is very important that note down in 2-bit addition. Cin is equal to 0. Okay, remember this. So now let us give me input like this. Look here, I'm just running this. A2 is 0, B2 is 0, Cin is also 0, A2 all are 0. But according to this table, we have to make only B1 as 1. Okay, so make just B1, this as I'm just making it as 1. When I make this as a 1, you see the output. Okay, S1 is 1, S2 is 0, S3 is 0. I just note down this here. You see, S1 is 1, S2 is 0, S3 is 0. Now I will give you one more example. Okay, 2 plus 3. 2 I will write in binary as 1, 0. Okay, 3 I will write in binary as 1, 1. Okay, 3 is written in binary as 1, 1. 2 in binary is written as 1, 0. So in this case, let us give this input. In this input, you see all inputs are 1 except A1. Cin is always 0. You should remember that. Okay, so I will make all are ones and only A1 is 0. Okay, A1 is 0, all are ones. Okay, all ones, only A1 is all ones, A1 is 0. So all ones, A1 is 0 and Cin is always 0. Okay, we are taking only A1, B1, A2, B2 only. Okay, so let us record this output. S1 is 1, S2 is 0, S3 is 1. Okay, so you see S1 is 1, S2 is 0, S3 is 1. Okay, now similarly you have to complete this all. Okay, for example, 0 you write in binary as 0, 0, and another 0 you write as 0, 0. 1 plus 2, 1 you write as 0 plus 1, 2 you'll write as 1, 0. For example, you will write 3 plus 1. 3 you will write as 1 1. 1 you will write as 0 and 1. To give this input to this circuit, the circuit will give you the output. This output you have to record in the output column. Okay, so all of you have to do this. Okay, only this remaining, I already have shown you the 2 rows in this. You have to do the remaining 5 rows. That's all. 5 6 rows. Is it clear, all of you? So now you have to do in your laptop these connections, give these connections, and then find out. That's great. Okay, now the last part, I will just stop it simulating. Let's save it, and I will open. Okay, subtraction. How do you do this? It's very simple. So here, same circuit diagram, same as the what I have given you above, but with little changes. Okay, what are those changes? Yeah, same, but there are some changes. You see, I will show you the changes. Changes are there here in next slide, 9th one. Okay. Changes are here. For subtractor, remember C in will be always 1 here. In the previous case, we make C in is always 0, correct? But here you have to make C in as 1. Okay, and same thing you see here. Do you observe? This is one full adder 1, and this is full adder 2. Okay, so A1. Now you see, before you give connection to B1, okay, you have to give it to NOT. This is NOT gate. This is one change. Make this NOT. Okay, this is change number 1. Second change is this, C in should be 1. This is second change. Third change is B2 is also NOT. This is third change. And fourth change is this is also NOT in output for S3. Finish. These 4 changes you have to do for the above circuit. How you will do the four changes? Now I will show you. Very simple. First thing, look here. Make this as always 1. You make this as always 1. First change. Now second change is make this connection first B0. Now you see, from B0 there are 2 points you are connecting, here and here. You see, all of you, here and here. So what you have to do is first take one NOT gate. Okay, take one NOT gate and remove these connections. Okay, give connections from B1 to NOT. Okay, and from NOT give one connection to this point and give another connection to this point. Okay, so what happens? We have made 2 changes. Third change is again make this also B2 as NOT first. Again you put another NOT gate. Okay, we put another NOT gate, and we will just delete this connection. Right click and delete the connection. Okay, it will delete the connection. After it deletes the connection, from B connect it to NOT, and from NOT connect to this point and this point. Okay, so 3 changes is finished. Fourth change is again you bring one more NOT gate. Okay, and after removing one more NOT gate, remove this connection. Remove this connection and give connection from here to this NOT and from NOT to this S3. Finish. If you do these 3 connections, Okay, then this is same, this input is same. How you will write 1? This is 0 1. 2, how do you write? 1 0. Then 2 minus 1, 2, how do you write? 1 0 0 1. 0 0 3 you will write as 1 1, same as previous, 1 1 1 1. These are the inputs. Okay, now give these inputs after the change to this circuit and record the outputs S1 S2 S3. Okay, you will get our outputs here. So now you have to do this. Okay, two things. First is give two full adder connections and complete your part A, B, F. Okay, this is part G, right? So last two parts you have to do it. Okay, last but one part I have shown you already. Only you have to give the connections and record the remaining outputs. And here you have to do the changes as how I have shown here. Okay, as how I have shown here. Okay, so is it clear, all of you? Is it clear? Do all of you understood this? Okay, that's great. But now there is one more thing is all of you have to just go to your Blackboard and make sure that you see already the deadlines are given. Okay, some of you, those who have not submitted, they will get 0 marks, and today is the last day. You see, CE1 will be open today till evening. So those who have not finished this, okay, complete this CE1 and submit. And CE2, this computer experiment 2 is also open, so you can finish this in 1 week and submit this. You have time for CE2. But for CE1, okay, deadline is finished. If you finish also today, it will be coming under late category. So those who have not finished, please complete this. Okay, because after you finish it, I will be evaluating and giving you the marks. And another important thing, just go to your lectures, assignments and tests folder, and here you will see that in electronics part also, sorry, not in lectures, this is assignments and tests. Here you will see in electronics part also, I think you have last deadline for electronic experiment. Okay, today electronic experiment is it will be finished by evening, so all of you have to submit it before it. And also EE2 will be also uploaded, inshallah, because for you only computer experiment is finished. So when you complete electronics part, that will also be updated here. Okay, so make sure that you don't miss this, because attendance and marks will be given for this, and it has weightage, and if you fail to submit this assignment, you will get 0 marks. Okay, okay, all of you, is it clear? Is it clear, all of you? Okay, that's great. So if you have any questions, please ask. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, all of you. And please, okay, tell your students, tell your friends also about the deadline of the assignments, the deadline of your lab reports. Okay. So thank you all. So have a nice week ahead, inshallah. See you next week. Thank you. Yeah, next week will be electronics part. I will be sharing link on the Blackboard. Okay, and online it will be conducted by another engineer. Okay.